if your partner told you, oh, hey, I'm going to Universal Studios with my ex, how would that conversation go down? It's Tino Go Chino Radio. It's time for listener therapy. Bobby reached out because his girlfriend is going to Universal Studios with her ex-boyfriend. Serina has the DM. Please read.
I'm having a little issue with my girlfriend. I've known her for about a year and have been going out with her for about 8 months now. She has a 6-year-old son, and next week is his birthday. My girlfriend and her baby daddy are planning on taking him to Universal Studios together. It's been more than 2 years since my girl and her baby daddy broke up. I've talked to her and told her I don't like it one bit. She said she's doing it for her son until I start stepping up my game, taking care of her and her son. I won't have a say in anything.
Oh my God.
That was mean.
It's real though.
I don't think that she should go. I feel like it's been 2 years.
Wow.
It's not like it just ended and you guys are still trying to like figure out the co-parent thing. 2 years, you figured it out. And I just think that by you going, it's a big slap in the face to your current partner.
You would go, huh, Serina?
I'm just thinking it's hard because I'm like, I can't imagine having to miss my child's birthday or like share that. So I just think this is such like a win if you're able to co-parent and not fight and make it just literally about the child.
But are you going though? If you're put in that
They've
position,
only been together for 8 months.
So that's a yes.
But again,
Fizo.
you're just making it about the child. What about the partner? Like, what about the feelings of your partner?
I don't know. This is tough.
A dilemma.
That's crazy to me, man. We'll take it to the phones. We'll get your thoughts on it. Who do we have on the line? I have her down as Notra, but I know that's not the name. I know that's not the name. I typed something wrong. Nora's on the line, and we'll talk to her next. Listener therapy is on Tino Go Chino Radio, and Bobby reached out because his girlfriend, I guess, is going to go to Universal Studios with her ex-boyfriend and their kid, and he's bothered by it. He's like, man, like, I just don't understand how you could do something like that to me. Like, your relationship didn't work. We're in our thing now. Been together for about 8 months, and she's been separated from the other guy for 2 years. So to go on a trip like that, I don't know. I mean, do you think, she's pushing buttons? Nora, what are your thoughts?
Okay, well, my thing is, I think that she should let the son go with the baby daddy, and she should go do her own thing with her new boyfriend. Because if I was the new boyfriend, I would have already left her.
Oh, my God.
If she told me that.
I mean, yeah, it's such a weird situation. It's tough for me to speak on it because I don't have kids. So from outside looking in, I'm like, listen, if you chose to be with somebody new, there's boundaries. So these boundaries, like now you probably shouldn't be going on trips with your ex. But also from the kid point of view, you want to create family memories for the kid to be like, oh, mommy and daddy took me here. So I'm torn.
I think that if they did want that, they should have just stayed together if they really wanted that. Like, me, I'm in a relationship right now that my man, he has kids with the ex-girl, and I would have not let him go nowhere with her and the kids.
I like the co-parenting thing, and I think it's like beautiful if you can co-parent like that. But maybe if the boyfriend could go on the trip too, like so it's like a whole family thing.
Right.
The only thing is I didn't like is how she was like, oh, not until you step it up. I'm like, that's kind of the red flag.
Oh.
Yeah, that means that's why she met with the other guy, because she was probably toxic with the other guy too.
Because after a few churros, like, he's clapping cheeks that night.
That's what I was going to say. I'm like, if you're alone with your kid, the kid's over there on the ride, and you're sitting next to your egg, drinking a beer, something's going to happen.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
Celebrity gossip, the chisme. What's everyone talking about? Serena, what are we talking about today?
Former MLB player John Rocker is upset that Bad Bunny is going to headline the halftime show.
Yo, this dude sounds very ignorant.
Get over it.
But we're going to talk all about it next. Tea time. All right, y'all. Tea time. Celebrity gossip.
Let's go.
Is Tino Go Chino Radio. And today, Serena, what are we talking about?
So we all saw that Bad Bunny is going to headline the halftime show for the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Some people excited, others not so much. Former MLB player John Rocker is one of those people who isn't very excited. Putting on X, Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl is a slap in the face to the American people. There's no reason that such a patriotic event needs to be stained by a cross-dressing singer who hardly speaks English.
Hey, John, Puerto Rico's America.
That's right.
It's crazy, dude. On Instagram, at so.mexican. They have a huge account. They're always posting wild stuff. But they had posted this story. And I jumped into the comments and I said, the fact that people don't know that Puerto Rico is U.S. territory is wild. This halftime show, it's about to be fuego. And then the comments are going crazy. I mean, already, almost 2,000 likes on my comment that I said. But then, people just going in and just saying crazy. And everyone's making it political. Yeah. I'm sure that it is. At the end of the day, I'm not stupid. I can understand the frustration from some people that don't speak Spanish. Because for that reason, they're like, well, I'm not going to understand it. That part I understand. But everything else saying that he's not doing anything for Americans and whatever, it's like, bro, what are you talking about? That's the ultimate story. This man comes from poverty in Puerto Rico, turned himself into something, became one of the biggest artists in the world, and now he's still technically representing the United States on the biggest stage in the United States. That is a win.
And I thought being American is supposed to be like the melting pot of like everyone and cultures.
It's
and
supposed to be.
Yes.
If Puerto Rico is part of the U.S., how come I need my passport?
You don't need your passport for Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
See, Nicasio,
when I get stuck there, I'm going to hit you up.
You can't afford to come back. That's on you.
Call Serina.
Matt. And don't forget, John Rocker back in the 90s was suspended a month for saying super racist and homophobic and bigoted comments about the people of New York and how they weren't all white. So this guy is just
I'm going
an
through
idiot.
the comments. I mean, people are going crazy and you're talking about John Rocker doesn't even exist. Who?
Yeah, exactly.
They're just tearing him apart. I mean, I'm not the biggest sports guy, but I had no idea who this guy was until this comment.
He's a terrible human being.
Coming up next.
Tino Casino Radio.
I had some very interesting Uber experiences over the weekend. One of them specifically, I didn't tip because the lady, bro, I'm sorry, but she was gross. I want to tell you. I want to tell you what she did, and then you're gonna tell me if you think I'm wrong for not tipping. Next.
Oh my god.
Over the weekend, this is Tino, Coachino. I had some very interesting Uber rides. One specifically, I couldn't tip. I couldn't find it in me to do it, man. I got picked up from the airport, and we're driving. And I selected no conversation because I kind of had a headache. I kind of had a headache, and I was like, I just took some aspirin. I was like, let me just chill. And she didn't talk, which was cool.
Okay. Hey, can they see? Well, obviously they can see it, right?
Yeah, that's a no.
That's rude.
I do feel like it is kind of rude sometimes, but I didn't have it in me to have the small talk. My head was hurting. So I started hearing this
Evening. Buyer's remorse. Buy a new car? I'll be moving in. Let's get started.
Sorry, I think there's been a mistake. I bought it from Carvana.
You what?
Yeah, great price. I even have 7 days to love it or return it.
So there's no...
No buyer's remorse. More like buyer's rejoice.
I guess I'll let myself out. Congratulations. I mean it.
Buyer's rejoice. Buy your car today on Carvana. Limitations and exclusions may apply. See our 7-day return policy at Carvana.com.
Oh, no.
sound.
And
And
she didn't have no teeth.
I'm like, what is this? I swear to God, I look up and this woman's poking her nose and then putting it in her mouth. And like biting her nail. And she did this for the entire 15-minute ride.
Maybe.
And I just couldn't stop looking. And I was like, oh, and I'm hearing it. I'm just like, oh my God, this is worse than talking. And by the time we got there, it just grossed me. I couldn't tip. It's about customer service, and that is so gross.
It is gross, but maybe she couldn't afford food.
I was just going to
Stop
say that.
No,
and
stop
your
that.
tip could have got her a nice meal.
No one's eating their boogers for food.
We're not going to
dude.
justify that here. No,
No
we're not doing
way.
that.
That's recycling.
I mean, would you have tipped?
Yeah, I always tip.
Even if they're doing that?
Yeah, I would just
Yeah, I
feel
always tip.
bad.
But
Yeah.
but Serena, you're probably the type to tip even when you get bad service.
I just said I always tip.
That's crazy. What are we doing?
Oh, hold on. Now, when I told this to Nicasio off the air, he's like, I can't believe you tip an Uber driver. In my head, they're performing a service for me, so I should tip if it's a good experience.
No,
Yeah?
no, I don't agree with that. No, I don't. If you're a Uber driver or you're a taxi driver,
So you just don't
get a
tip in general.
No,
It's
I
customary to tip
but
them.
it's just, Matt tips the person at Chipotle whenever you're serving your bowl.
If the thing flips around and asks for a tip, I always tip at least $1. At
That's
least
the
$1.
problem with today's world. Like, that's the reason why people don't want to work. That's the reason why they give out their Zelle.
Or I'm generous.
Well, no, people are just like willing to give.
You're Ellen DeGeneres?
I love her.
Michael Blackson. We've had him on the show a couple times. Real funny dude. I found this interesting. He doesn't live in the same house as his fiance.
He has like 3 of them, right?
They have a kid and everything, and he does not live in the same house. I'll share the audio with you next and see what you think about it. Comedian Michael Blackson apparently does not live in the same house as his fiance. You know, he just had a baby too.
Oh, dang.
I want to share his reasoning with you and then see what you think about it. It's Tino Cochino Radio.
Oh, she live. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha,
we have a
gotcha,
home. We have a place in Arizona. That's where she stay. We don't live together.
Gotcha.
What do you mean?
Why you say it like that?
Time out. I need
Why
my
y'all don't live
space.
together?
We don't live together, man. This is 2025, man.
So y'all don't live with each other at all?
Never live together. She comes over,
But why
I
not?
go over there.
Because you asked for her hand in marriage.
Yeah, I mean, we got to live together.
But he asked for her hand in marriage because she wanted to get married. He didn't want to ever get married.
I prefer living.
So how often do you visit?
We see each other quite often. At least every other week.
Every other week? That's not bad.
So you have a child with this person. This is your fiance. You don't live in the same state. And you see each other every other week. Serena, thoughts?
This is not the man for me.
Oh
Nope.
my God.
Especially if you have a child. That's crazy.
Your man has a 9 to 5. This man's a comedian, like a star. Like, I feel like when you're at this caliber, you move a different way. Like Khaled, like
I
he
never
doesn't
heard of
pleasure
him.
his wife. Like he moves a different way. I like that.
If it's before marriage, if you don't have kids, then I think that's fine. But if you have a kid and a family, and I just feel like you're leaving your girl alone to carry a lot of that burden, and I don't like that.
But what about the love, Serena?
If you love her, you live with her.
Yeah, exactly.
We were talking about this off the air, how I feel like a lot of people, for whatever reason, don't understand when you have a kid, however you and your partner act, they watch this, and you are literally teaching them how they need to handle relationships. So let's say you have a daughter. You're teaching her that it's okay for her man not to be there for her and the kid, but every other week.
Right.
Like in that situation specifically.
Yes. And you're not there to take care of your girl. Like, what if she is having mental breakdowns taking care of this child and you're not there for her?
Yeah, but he's paying for everything. So.
It doesn't mean
okay,
anything.
so the minute he stops that payment, let's see how she acts then.
Why can't he live in the same house and still provide?
Well, because he's probably busy. He's probably always on the road, and so he's probably doing shows. It is different. You're right, Matt.
No, I'm saying it's different because he's on the road. He should still, his home base should be the same place his fiance and his kid.
Sir,
It's because of the kid. It's okay to not live together until you get married. That's fine if you want to go traditional route. But once you have a kid, like Serena said, you should be there for your family unit.
Tino, you're a comedian, right? And
and I'm popping too.
You're always traveling. Imagine so you're always busy. You're always away. Imagine if you were on Michael Blackson's level.
I could imagine. I mean, I see it with Carlos Mencia. I'm on the road with him pretty much the entire year, and it's crazy. I don't know how he does it. I mean, if I had a family, I don't know. I guess if that's your way of life, if that's your way of providing, you have to do it. But like Carlos's schedule, he has the Jimmy Kimmel Club, the Vegas residency, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and then normally out of town, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Crazy.
He goes home and sees the kids Monday.
But he goes home, though, to a house with his family.
Right. You're resting your head in the same place with a family. Yeah, I get that. There's still a foundation.
The thing is, Serena, she just wants a man there to help her. She doesn't want there for the love. She don't care about the love. She didn't mention love one time.
I do care about the love, but also, like, you are in a relationship. Like, you guys are a team.
But you said before kids, it would have been fine.
I don't think you listen.
No, I don't think you care about the man. And we have feelings, too.
And you don't care about the women, clearly, or your child.
Oh, my God.
You're a bad dad.
Nailed it.
Stupid
Oh, my God.
Tino Cochino Radio.
I want you to put yourself in this situation real quick. All right, just think about it. You and your partner, you're at a comedy show. You're having a good time. Things are great. Then out of nowhere, the comedian says something. Your partner says something back. And then the comedian looks at your partner and calls them a stupid.
Oh, wow.
Would you defend your partner? Would you just laugh it off because it's a comedy show? It's Tino Cochino Radio. Nicasio was having this conversation with his girl. Why? Did you guys go to a show or you saw something or what was it?
Nah, we saw something. I have audio.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, so that way you can get a good clarity.
Let's listen.
A good clarity?
My man, is this your lady? Yeah. Tell her to shut the up. My God, sweetie, I don't need you to keep yelling out every 5 seconds. God.
If that was you and your girl, Nicasio, what would you have done?
I would have just laughed. I would have laughed because they were at a comedy show. And the thing is, I was watching this on the couch and I was like, dang, that's crazy. And then my girl was like, what if we were there and that was me? And because she didn't like how he didn't do it, because the guy didn't stick up for her either in the video. And so I was like, well, I mean, it's a comedy show. What do you want me to do? And she was like, well, if you're not going to stick up for me, we're for sure going to leave then. I was like, we're not leaving a show just because he says something that made you feel some type of way.
Serena, what are your thoughts?
Was she heckling or was she like just laughing? Like,
well, she was like front row, so she was talking. You know, she was just talking herself, whatever. She wasn't heckling, but
here's the thing:
hear, right?
A lot of people at comedy shows, I feel like they forget they're at a show and they think they're watching TV, and so as the comedian's talking, you hear it all the time. Yeah, I'd go there. That's crazy.
Does that distract you?
Hell yeah, because 9 times out of 10, the comic up there is some type of idea and point that they're trying to get to.
Yeah.
And when you're talking and throwing all these little wrenches into the program, it derails you.
I don't know. I feel like he could have done it a different way. He didn't have to be like, oh, tell your girl to shut the up. Like
But he
that's
got
where
laughs.
it comes rude from probably ass.
But see, here's a problem. Like, I feel like, for example, like Will Smith, that situation, he laughed until she didn't, and that's when he got mad and went over there and slapped what's his name.
Yeah.
But it was all jokes.
But so even like in the Will Smith situation, you think Will Smith was wrong?
Yes, like he laughed. His first instinct was to laugh.
So Serena, let's just say that this was the situation. You're at the Ari Spears show, and Ari Spears, you're a little off your mimosas, and you're a little chatty Cathy, and Ari Spears looks down at your husband Paul and says, "Yo, tell your girl shut the up." What would you expect your husband Paul to do?
I mean, I would hope he would defend me. Yeah, because that would hurt my feelings.
What do you want him to say?
You shut the up. I don't know.
Oh, you told him.
Serena wants her husband to fight the comedian. I don't know, man. Really curious to see what you think about it. We'll take it to the phones and get your opinion. Next. What's up, y'all? It's Tino Cochino Radio. We're talking about comedy shows, and just basically, if the comedian on stage was to call out your partner and say something disrespectful, would you defend them or laugh it off? Let's take it to these phones. What's up, bro?
Oh, man, it just depends on the situation, but like 9 times out of 10, of course, you got to stick up for your girl, but at a comedy show, I don't know, that's kind of rough, bro. You just have to roll with it.
Yeah, see, I wonder that. Like, when I'm on stage, I don't say disrespectful things to the women because it feels weird to me. But there's comics that I work with that they'll literally be talking to a girl in the crowd, and if she says something crazy, they'll be like, "Shut up." And I'm just like, ah! Like, I don't know how I would react. Like, I would definitely feel some type of way, but it's like I do know that it's a comedy show. I don't know. It's like a fine line, I guess.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Like, the comedy show thing is kind of like, you got to just roll with it.
So you wouldn't stick up for your girl?
Not at a comedy show, man. I mean, they have to be really crazy, but other than that, I'd probably just try to laugh it off.
What if she was crying?
Her crying makes you laugh?
I would be like, girl, let's get out of here. Give him the bird and be like, late.
Give him the bird.
Yeah,
that'll work.
Coming up next.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Financial experts explain why every dollar of debt is a piece of your future that you don't own. Ooh.
Dang.
Let's talk more about it next. All right, financial experts explain why every dollar of debt is a piece of your future that you don't own. Listen, man, at the end of the day, we're all trying to get rich and trying to take care of our families, so we should probably take note when we hear something that could help and be beneficial. So let's listen.
If you have bad spending habits, how do you change them, Morgan?
I think you first have to ask the question, why do you have bad spending habits? What hole are you trying to fill? What has buying these things done to your happiness in the past? And if the answer is nothing, which is probably the answer, trying to fill that hole first. Every dollar of debt that you have from these poor spending habits is a piece of your future that somebody else owns. It's a piece of your time that you owe to the bank, you owe to the lender. And the opposite of that is every dollar of savings that you have, the reverse of bad spending habits, is a piece of your future that you own.
Boring! Where's the Lambo? No.
I know.
What he's saying is true.
Yeah.
The first part of it I connect to because I know when I have a tough day or something, I'm feeling off. Oh man, I love to go spend a little money. It feels good. But I do know, like, my thing was always clothes. I would love to go buy some type of new clothes or jewelry or sunglasses or something stupid. And then sometimes I'll stand in my closet and I'll look at it and I'll be like, bro, I don't care about any of this. I don't want to wear this shirt anymore. I don't want to wear this. It's just that initial itch. And then that goes to the deeper roots or the deeper rooted issue.
Yeah.
When I was poor, and I mean, I'm not wealthy now, but like when I was in a trailer as a kid and couldn't afford anything, to be able to afford something I want now feels good. And so if something feels negative, this is a way to feel good because I'm like, oh, at least you're not where you were. But that's still not a healthy way to do it because you're still just wasting money.
I don't spend like big money, but it's like the little things. Like when I go to Target, I'm like, ooh, this little wine glass is cute.
Buy it. Yeah.
But do you put it on
this
a
little like pumpkin decoration?
But that's how
It's
Target gets you. By
cute.
the time you say ooh so many times, you're $200 in when you leave, and it's like, damn it.
And are you using a debit card or a credit card? Because that's the difference. You put it on credit, like you're not paying $200. You're paying $350, $400 for that $200 purchase if you don't pay it off. You know what I mean?
I understand, Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm asking questions. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. What are you going to say, Nicasio?
No, I'm saying, what the worst part about it is when you don't spend a dime, you just buy all the cheap stuff in life, right? Then you die, then all the money that you saved up goes to your wife. This is how this is going to play out for Matt.
Oh, we don't have savings, don't worry.
Coming up next.
Nicasio Radio.
I had a super fun conversation with the legendary Tommy Davidson. Want to share a bit of it with you next and talk about this podcast, man. Tino Radio. Hang out. Tommy Davidson is a legendary name, especially in the world of comedy, man. I mean, this guy's been doing it for years. Movies, TV, everything you could think of. And I mean, In Living Color was one of my favorite shows of all time, man. It was one of the first shows I remember that me and my mom really connected over. Like, we would watch it and just laugh. It was so great, bro. And so to sit down with Tommy and have this conversation about just life and ups and downs, it was super dope, man. We were actually talking about his In Living Color audition. It's kind of wild.
I knew Keenan because he knew me from stand-up. But when he offered the show, I passed on it because I had gone through a lot of disappointment. And then my agent, the one, told me, hey, man, go audition. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. So I went in to do the sketches. I don't think I did very good. But then they told me they got another audition tonight for stand-ups. I was like, oh, okay. This show might be mine, boy. You better watch out. And I was 30th.
Oh, damn.
Comics. And it was everybody DL, Martin. I mean, everybody wanted that, and I was last. And I closed it out like MJ. Bam.
That's the best feeling in the world. Like when you're up for something, but you know how, I mean, you're just confident. You're like, I'm about to go in there and knock this out. I know it. This is mine. And he felt that. And then boom, he got it. Like, boom. That's such a win, man. Shout out to everybody out there that's just, chasing their dreams and trying to get it, whatever it is that you're doing, man. I salute you and I hope it's going great. If it's not, I mean, man, don't take that no as forever. Like, everybody gets a no. Everybody has a loss, but people don't remember the losses. They just remember the wins. So just keep grinding and keep just putting in the hours. And I just wish you all the best, man. Shout out to everyone out there just trying to get it. Listen, man, we have so much more show to get to. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Tino Radio. Curious to see if you guys have ever heard of sober love.
Have not.
I'm going to share it with you next and break it all down. We'll see if it's for you or not. I saw this last night when I was scrolling. Just wanted to share it with you, see if you ever heard of it or if you agree with it. It's called Sober Love.
I have never heard of it.
All right, so it's Tino Radio, and basically it says real love is not built on instant sparks. It's built on depth, patience, and understanding. Quick chemistry fades, but a sober love that's rooted in respect and connection can last a lifetime. You need to choose the bond that can grow stronger, not the one that burns out fast.
No, I see that. I feel like a lot of people, especially like just social media, people are like, oh, this is love. And it's like, it's not real love. It's just social media love. Like, real love is going through the hard things, like the not so pretty things and the annoyances from your partner. Like, that's real love.
In the comments, Miss Caraway said, yes, most people don't understand the difference between surface level and something deeper. At Misha.Alex said, or maybe your partners weren't reciprocating because you give off too much masculine energy.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
There's those.
I mean, it's always just so, people are so opinionated in the comments. I mean, Nicasio, thoughts?
I mean, I feel the same way Serena does. Like, it's like you have to go through all that stuff. And I feel like, again, I hate to go back to this, but it can't be forced either. It's either going to happen or it's not.
No, I think every couple is going to have ups and downs, and the couples that last are the ones that can make it through the downs.
That's right. Weather the storm.
Because I think in the beginning, you're both attracted to each other, and there's that beginning chemistry, but as your relationship goes on, you have to choose each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's easy to leave.
Or you can choose up.
So what side are you on, man? I'm so lost right now.
Tino Radio. Yeah.
Are you smarter than Nicasio? Let's do it. It's game time. This is Rebecca, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So Nicasio's going to give you a question. He'll give you a few multiple choice answers and just pick whichever one you think it is, okay?
Okay.
Which Kardashian owns a denim brand called Good American? Is it Khloe Kardashian, B, Kim Kardashian, or C, Rob Kardashian?
Khloe Kardashian?
Oh, she got
it's
it right.
Khloe! Congratulations. We're going to get you hooked up. How's your day going?
Pretty good. I just got off work.
That's what's up. Well, thank you so much for listening. Congrats on the prize. We'll get you hooked up in a second. Don't hang up. Coming up next, we're going to talk the scientific reasons why women live longer than men. So let's talk the scientific reasons why women live longer than men. It's Tino Radio. Serena, go ahead.
It's all biology. They believe it's because women are born with 2 X chromosomes, men are born with an X and a Y, and the X chromosome is much larger, containing roughly 10 times more genes. Female bodies therefore have access to a wider range of immune genes, making their defense systems remarkably strong. And I guess they looked at different like populations throughout history.
But don't you feel like we're at a point now where like I feel like it doesn't really matter if it's men or women. It's really how you take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Because we're putting so much craziness into our bodies.
We're
I
all
mean,
screwed.
even if you're designed to be a certain type of way, if you don't take care of yourself the way you should be taking care of yourself, it doesn't mean you're going to live longer.
That is true, but they're just looking at like in general, men die sooner than women. And they were even looking at something with like babies, even like female babies, I guess, have a better chance at surviving.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah,
How
so
does this make you feel, Serena? Do you feel bad for us?
Do you feel invincible?
I mean, it makes me sad when I think about like my husband and stuff. I'm like, oh, I don't want him to leave me.
But do you think
No, but I said us. How do you feel about us?
Yeah, the people in the room, Serena.
I mean, you guys should take better care of yourself.
Says the person that drinks soda every day.
I have water in my Stanley.
You have to drink it though.
But in fairness, and you did mix
You're
two
just
different.
mad because you look old, Matt.
Oh my God, I am old, Serena. That's why I look old. You did mix 2 different energy drinks earlier.
You shut the up.
Oh my God, Serena.
What's gotten into you?
Just Red Bull.